You're watching USA News Hub, your home for breaking headlines, trending sports stories, and exclusive updates from across the nation. What if the GOAT debate was never meant to be a fight? What if Michael Jordan was never supposed to be replaced? What if LeBron James was never chasing someone's shadow? And what if the greatest basketball argument of all time has been looked at the wrong way for decades? LeBron James' agent, Rich Paul, was just asked the impossible question, Jordan or LeBron? And instead of choosing sides, he gave an answer so brilliant, it might finally change the conversation forever. For more than a decade, one question has dominated basketball culture. Who is the greatest of all time? Two names, two eras, two legends. Michael Jordan, LeBron James. It's a debate that divides generations. Parents argue with kids. Fans argue with analysts. Social media never sleeps. And no matter how many championships are won, how many records are broken, or how many seasons pass, the debate refuses to die. This isn't just about basketball, it's about legacy. It's about identity. It's about what greatness really means. Michael Jordan represents perfection, a dominance, a killer instinct. A finals excellence. LeBron James represents a longevity, a versatility, evolution, a basketball intelligence. Two different definitions of greatness. And that's where the conflict begins. Speaking head, Dwayne Wade's diplomatic answer. Recently, NBA legend Dwayne Wade offered one of the most balanced takes we've heard. Said, LeBron James is the best player he's ever seen. Michael Jordan is the best player he's ever watched. That answer resonated with many fans. He respected both greatness and experience. But not everyone is satisfied with diplomacy. Crossed swords, the extremes of the argument. Some fans say, LeBron will never surpass Jordan. Ever. Others say, LeBron already passed him. It's not close. The debate has become emotional, sometimes even hostile. And then comes the most interesting voice of all. Bust in silhouette, enter Rich Paul. Rich Paul isn't just LeBron James' agent, he's one of the most influential figures in modern sports. He's been with LeBron through championships, criticism, a career-defining moments, a unprecedented longevity. If anyone could easily argue for LeBron, it would be Rich Paul. But that's not what he did. Studio microphone, the podcast moment that changed everything. While speaking on his podcast with Max Kellerman, Rich Paul was put on the spot. The GOAT question came up. Jordan or LeBron? Everyone expected bias. Everyone expected defense. Instead, they got perspective. The trophy shelf analogy. Rich Paul offered a metaphor that instantly reframed the debate. He said, when you talk about replace, it's like, no. Michael Jordan is up there. If someone else comes along and they go on the same shelf as Michael Jordan, i.e., LeBron, you put him up there. That was it. Point. One sentence. One image. And suddenly, everything made sense. Brain, why this answer is genius. Here's why Rich Paul's answer matters. For years, fans have argued as if greatness is a single slot. Point. One throne. One crown. One name. But history doesn't work that way. Greatness isn't erased, it's added. GOAT greatness is a shelf, not a replacement. Michael Jordan doesn't disappear. Because LeBron James exists. Jordan's legacy is permanent. What LeBron does is earn his place next to him, not under him, not replacing him, beside him. Basketball expanding the shelf. Rich Paul didn't stop there. Why using the shelf analogy? He opened the door for other legends too. He hinted at names like Kobe Bryant, a Stephen Curry, players who didn't copy Jordan, but defined their own eras. Each one adds to the shelf. Each one expands basketball history. DNA, different eras, different challenges. Michael Jordan dominated his era. LeBron James survived multiple eras. That matters. Jordan faced fewer teams, less movement, less pace. LeBron faced super teams, social media pressure, constant change. Different obstacles, same greatness. Bar chart: why stats never settle this. Fans love numbers. Championships. Finals records. Points. Efficiency. But stats don't capture. Cultural impact. Era difficulty. A longevity versus peak. A evolution of the game. That's why the debate never ends. And why Rich Paul's answer works. Crown respecting Michael Jordan. Notice what Rich Paul didn't do. He didn't diminish Jordan. He didn't argue finals losses. He didn't bring up team strength. He simply said, Jordan is already up there. Unquestioned. Untouchable. Crown respecting LeBron James. At the same time, he didn't undersell LeBron. 4 championships. All-time leading scorer. 2 decades of elite play. That doesn't earn replacement. That earns placement. Brain: why this answer matters for fans. Rich Paul's take does something rare. It cools the argument. It allows fans to appreciate greatness without tearing another legend down. You don't have to choose. You get to understand. Basketball: Michael Jordan, the original standard. Jordan was the blueprint. Before him, the league was different. After him, expectations changed. Every superstar since has been measured against Jordan. That alone secures his place forever. Basketball: LeBron James, the evolution. LeBron didn't try to be Jordan. He became something else. A point forward. A floor general. A system himself. His greatness isn't imitation, it's adaptation. Globe showing Europe-Africa generational greatness. Here's the truth many fans struggle with. Greatness looks different in every generation. Jordan defined the 90s. LeBron defined the 2000s and 2010s. Both shaped the league. Both changed how basketball is played. Brain: why GOAT might be the wrong word. Maybe the real problem is the term itself. Greatest of all time forces comparison across time. Rich Paul's shelf analogy allows coexistence, and that feels more honest. Fire: why this debate will never die. Even with a perfect answer, the debate won't end, because fans don't argue facts. They argue feelings, who they grew up watching, who inspired them, who made them fall in love with basketball. Rich Paul didn't dodge the question, he elevated it. He reminded us that history isn't a ladder, it's a hall of greatness, and there's room on the shelf for more than one legend. Michael Jordan isn't replaced. LeBron James isn't chasing ghosts, they're standing side by side. And maybe that's the greatest answer of all. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss a story that's shaping America and the world. We'll see you in the next update.